Should you get into at least one fight in this lifetime? Before I get into this breakdown, we gotta recap the infamous scene.
What do you want me to do? You just want me to hit you?
Come on, do me this one favor.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. I don't know. Never been in a fight. You?
No, but that's a good thing.
No, it is not. How much can you know about yourself? You've never been in a fight. I don't want to die without any scars. So come on, hit me before I lose my nerve.
Oh, God, this is crazy.
So go crazy. Let her rip.
Of all the Tyler Durden quotes in Fight Club, this one really stuck with me. How much can you know about yourself if you've never been in a fight? Is this quote true? I'm going to argue that the answer is no, but that there is a point to this quote that Tyler drops. This quote, it hits a little different because he's not just talking about general violence here. He's talking about actually knowing oneself. He's talking about fear and pushing the limits of one's comfort zone. According to Tyler here, you can see what you're actually made of when you're under pressure and you're scared. And that fighting reveals the unpolished core of who you really are. Now here's why this quote, it could ring true a little bit. I think for many people, fighting might be their number one fear in life, getting into a physical confrontation. And if we consider that the best way to overcome someone's fear is by exposure therapy, i.e. doing the very thing that makes you scared, then engaging in a fight and coming out okay at the end could potentially be positively transformative and make you fearless. Now here's why I personally don't think that this quote should be followed or adhered to. I think if you listen to anyone who's experienced true violence, they don't glorify it. And they don't glorify it because while the fighting might look cool on screen, what you don't see in a movie that has just a 2-hour runtime is the realities of the aftermath of fighting. Take a look online and look at the PTSD, look at the post-concussion syndrome, look at torn ligaments, broken bones. Now, even if you put all these injuries and these long-term effects aside, I honestly don't think you need to punch somebody in the face to discover yourself. Self-awareness can come from different things. It can come from suffering, can come from failure, love, rejection, or even competitive endeavors like sports. The idea that somehow violence is this truest test of oneself is just a Tyler Durden-esque romantic myth, and as I mentioned before, it's a shortcut to our inevitable self-destruction. Now, I want to talk about something that my dad told me for a second. He told me when I was really young that in a fight, there are no winners, only 2 losers. And what he meant by that is that the real man and the real winner is the person who can handle conflict without violence, who can dissolve a potentially violent situation using true courage and restraint. What we have to consider at the end of the day is that Fight Club is a very metaphorical movie. And I think going back to my friend Mr. Jordan Peterson, the real man is the man who is capable of violence but has it voluntarily sheathed unless absolutely necessary. So go train, go practice martial arts, become capable, but become disciplined and peaceful. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Maybe there's something I missed and something that you disagree with. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.